Alex Eala routs Petra Marcinko to reach ASB Classic Quarterfinal. Manila, Philippines. Alex Eala unleashed a hot start and dominated Croatia's Petra Marcinko 6-0, 6-2 on Thursday to advance to the ASB Classic Quarterfinal in Auckland, New Zealand. The Filipino tennis ace came out firing to start the game, blanking Marcinko in the opening set of the Women's Tennis Association 250 tournament. Eala trailed the Croatian 1-2 in set 2 after winning 7 straight games, including the opener. But the world number 82 Marcinko, an 11-time International Tennis Federation champion and the winner of the 2025 ATV Tennis Open, couldn't capitalize on the strong start in the second set as Eala won 5 consecutive games en route to the next round. Eala, who is preparing for her main draw debut in the Australian Open, kicked off her ASB campaign by surviving Paris 2024 Olympic silver medalist Donna Vekic in the first round, 4-6, 6-4, 6-4. She was supposedly set for double duty on Thursday, but her doubles quarterfinal game with American partner Iva Jovic was moved to Friday. They will face the decorated doubles netters, Czechia's Jessica Malikova and Mexico's Renata Zarazua, for a semifinal berth. Eala looks to continue her rise after banner year 2025, which she ended with a 33rd Southeast Asian Games gold medal in the women's singles. Rising like the southern sun, Alex Eala's commanding passage to the ASB Classic Quarterfinals. Alex Eala's journey on the hard courts of Auckland, New Zealand, at the 2026 ASB Classic, was already shaping into a defining moment of her young career. After a fierce showdown in the first round where grit and skill collided, she stood poised to face another challenge. Only this time, the script was not a battle trudged through long rallies and desperate comebacks, but an outright statement of intent. On Thursday, January 8, 2026, Eala delivered one of her most emphatic performances yet, routing Croatia's Petra Marcinko 6-0, 6-2, to secure her ticket into the quarterfinals of the WTA 250 event. Sports.inquirer.net +1. The build-up, a new season, a familiar fire. The 2026 season had barely turned its page when fans in Auckland first saw Eala, the 4th seed and world number 53, engaged in a thrilling encounter against Donna Vekic, a seasoned competitor and Olympic silver medalist. Eala's first match was a rollercoaster. After dropping the opening set, she battled back to win in 3 sets, showcasing not just her baseline power but mental resilience and strategic adjustment. The Manila Journal. That gritty victory didn't just earn points. It illuminated something deeper. Eala's hunger to define her yaili, to set a tone of authority rather than ambiguity. Standing in her path in the round of 16 was Petra Marcinko, a fellow 20-year-old Croatian and a former world number 1 junior. Marcinko had earned her place by upsetting tough opposition, most notably Camila Osorio, and posed a distinct threat with her own brand of aggressive baseline play. Philstar.com. Yet history and head-to-head dynamics offered no clue here. It was the first professional singles meeting between the two. What was certain, however, was that both women were rising, showcasing the depth and future promise on the WTA Tour. Women's Tennis Association. The match, precision, power, and a ruthless opening set. From the moment Eala stepped onto the court, there was a sense of electrical purpose. Her movement crisp, every shot carrying intention. It didn't take long for that intention to translate into scoreboard dominance. In a blisteringly fast opening set, Eala produced one of those performances that remind fans why she's one of the tour's most exciting prospects. She won every single game in the first set. No errors, no hesitations, just supreme control, a bagel set, 6-0, that set the tone psychologically and physically. Women's Tennis Association. The numbers from the match reflected this authority. Eala finished the match in just over an hour, a stark contrast to longer, grinding encounters. Women's Tennis Association. She capitalized on all 6 breakpoint opportunities she earned, and saved 5 of 6 breakpoints she faced. Women's Tennis Association. In the second set, despite Marcinko's attempts to regain pace and rhythm, Eala's focus never wavered, closing out the match at 6-2. Women's Tennis Association. This wasn't just a win, it was dominant performance, the kind that sends a message to the rest of the draw. Eala isn't here to ease into the season, she's here to make waves. Beyond the scoreline, what this win means. For Eala, this victory was more than another step in a draw. It was a declaration. It was her third career quarterfinal appearance on the WTA Tour and, paired with the gritty first-round comeback, one of her strongest starts to a season. Women's Tennis Association. This match showed 1. Technical versatility. Her ability to mix powerful ground strokes with intelligent court positioning kept Marcinko guessing and off balance. 2. Mental command. Where others might have let a lopsided opener lull them into complacency, Eala stayed sharp, finishing with authority. 3. Confidence fuel. Coming off a tough first-round battle, winning with such dominance suggested she has found a rhythm that could take her deep into this tournament, and perhaps beyond. The crowd, and the story behind the scores. While the result stands tall on its own, there's a human narrative woven through this Auckland week that adds richness to Eala's journey. The Filipino fans, known for their passionate support, had followed Eala in force, cheering not just for her tennis, but for her identity. She carries the hopes of a nation that rarely sees its own in the upper echelons of professional tennis. After her first-round victory over Vikic, Eala famously said that home is the people and not the place, acknowledging the emotional lift her supporters gave her in Auckland. Philstar.com. As Eala marched through the Marcinko match with surgical precision, the crowd's cheers blended with each forehand and backhand, a symphony of national pride and athletic excellence. What's next? Quarterfinals and beyond. With the quarterfinal berth now secured, Eala awaits the winner of the upcoming clash between 5th seed Magda Linette and Elisabetta Coxiaretto, both formidable opponents. Manila Bulletin. But if this week has taught fans anything, it is that Eala is not here merely to compete. She's here to contend. Whether on the hard courts of Auckland or later on in the season's biggest stages, her blend of resilience, technical skill, and competitive fire signals a player ready to take the next step toward tennis's elite. Reflection, a moment, a movement. In the world of professional tennis, dominating victories like Eala's over Marcinko are both rare and noteworthy. A 6-0, 6-2 win against a young, dangerous competitor isn't just a statistical curiosity. It's evidence of a player arriving. For Alex Eala, this win was more than a quarterfinal ticket. It was a milestone, emblematic of her evolution from talented prospect to serious contender. And as the sun set over Auckland on that Thursday afternoon, one thing became abundantly clear. A new year has just begun, and Alex's story is already one of momentum, mastery, and unyielding ambition.